you do your old man a favor and carry that?
Oh, is this the development on the waterfront?
No, actually. It's the addition to the new Senior Citizen Center.
That's great. Daddy.
Yes.
I need to talk to you about taking driver's ed next semester.
Oh, you're bad. You're trying to do an end run around your mother.
Dad, you're changing the subject.
Yeah, well, I'm trying.
Well, you're not going to get away with it. Daddy, could you at least talk to her? I mean, what's the big deal about me getting my license anyway? We went through this last year.
Has it ever occurred to you, my darling daughter, that I may actually agree with your mother?
You're joking, right?
No, I will see what I can do.
I heard that. You gave in, didn't you?
Oh, now, don't you think I know which side my bread is buttered on?
Mom, it doesn't make any sense. Aside from Sarah Charlotte, I am the only one in my homeroom who doesn't have a license yet.
I have an awful lot of work.
You traitor!
No.
Dad.
Howard!
I thought that taking safe driving would make you happy.
I just don't understand what the big rush is. I mean, you have so much on your plate right now. You've got your school, you've got your music, and what about that tennis camp you want to go to this summer?
Mom, I am not a kid anymore. I know how to manage my time.
I guess I'm also concerned your grades might suffer.
Learning how to drive does not interfere with your grades, Mom.
We'll see.
So I thought we'd do some shopping on the weekend. Spend some money, buy some shoes, you know.
I thought you were tapped.
Well, I was, but Dad came by last night, and you know how he is. If giving me money makes him feel better about leaving us for the cheerleader, hey, who am I to object, right?
Sure, why not? I can always use a new pair of shoes.
Oh, I almost forgot. Are you coming with me tomorrow? If we're going to take driver's ed next semester, we'll need our permits.
My mom won't let me take driver's ed.
Still?
No, she thinks my grades will suffer.
Oh, you're going to keep working on it, right?
Actually, I've moved on to Dad. He's usually easier.
Well, you better hurry, because that class fills up pretty quick.
Hi, guys.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Ooh, nice skirt.
Great bologna and relish.
Oh,
that's disgusting.
Changed it for my BLT.
Who made it, you or your mother?
My mom. I'll even share my orange juice with you.
Let's not overdo this.
My God, Adair, you're being nice. Really?
His whining was ruining my appetite.
Oh, look, there's your boy next door. God, some guys are just too good looking.
He eats with his mouth open.
Like that would stop you from sticking your tongue in if you had the chance.
I dare. I can't believe
God,
I
Adair, there's
dare.
guys at this table.
I dare.
Guys at this table.
Sarah Charlotte.
Oh,
You know I have milk intolerance.
I'm sorry. What do you do about milk? Will you just use water to get it out?
Yeah, that's fine.
How is anyone supposed to recognize a 3-year-old kidnapped 13 years ago?
My mom says none of those milk carton kids are ever really kidnapped. They're just kids of divorce. You know, one parent gets mad, takes the kid, doesn't tell the other parent. Don't tell me Squirt Jessman is ditching school, too. Well, come on, then. You know, this might sound kind of stupid considering who it's coming from, but you really shouldn't be cutting school. Once or twice a year, it's okay. But any more than that, it kind of gets in your blood. Next thing you know, taking the whole year over again. So what's with the milk carton?
It's a social science project.
Here you go. Hey, Mom.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. How was school?
It's fine.
You'll ruin your supper that way.
You sound like my mother.
Well, considering how long I've known you, I think I have the right to a few maternal feelings. Reeve, you want to go put the laundry in the dryer, please?
And do I want to?
Maybe I should rephrase that, hmm?
Mrs. Shields. Do you remember how old I was when I moved here?
Of course I do. You had to have been the cutest little button of a 3-year-old. All those freckles and that mop of red hair.
What were my parents like then?
Well, like they are now, I guess. No, actually, I think they were a little more strict back then.
What do you mean?
Well, I think older parents tend to be a little more cautious with their children. Your mom and dad knew where you were every minute of the day. Of course, that young, you have to watch your kids, but even playing out in your own backyard or over here with Reeve, your mother was always right out there with you, keeping watch.
You're running out of room here.
Yeah, almost.
Reeve, what's your earliest memory? I mean, how young were you?
Well, I guess I would have been about 2 years old. I remember being really cold because my sister Lizzie locked me out of the house, and I didn't have any clothes on.
What happened?
The usual. Lizzie told Mom and ran away. I got in trouble, and she got a cookie for finding me.
You don't like your sister much, do you?
Yeah, she's okay. I always like her more when she's away at school, though. She comes home tomorrow, you know?
I thought she had that big bar exam coming up.
Yeah, well, she already took that. She's coming home to wait for the results. What?
Reeve, Michael's on the phone.
What?
I'm just trying to figure out who I look like. Which features I got from which parent.
Well, you got your eyes from your dad. And your ears, unfortunately, from me.
But you're both so tall.
You got your height from your grandmother. My mom was barely 5 feet tall. As she grew older, she seemed to shrink. One minute she was at my shoulder, and the next she was at my waist.
How come there are no baby pictures of me?
Well, that's because we didn't get around to buying a camera till you were, what, 3, 4 years old?
Well, you could have taken me to one of those baby studios.
We kept meaning to, but we just never got around to it. Of course, I'm sorry now. I could kick myself for it.
Janie? I'm going to be stuck at the hospital for a few more hours. One of the volunteers is late, so I'm covering for her till she gets here. Well, do me a favor and set the table for dinner, okay, honey? And I'll pick up some Chinese on the way home. All right, thanks. See you soon.
Hey, Jones.
Hi. How was school?
Mom, I need my birth certificate.
What do you want it for?
I'm going for my learner's permit. I need it for that.
I thought we already discussed that.
Can I at least see it? I don't think I've ever seen it before.
That's because it's with the other important papers in the safety deposit, the bank.
Well, let's go get it.
Can you see that I'm busy? I've got another ESL student coming in an hour, and I've got to prepare the lesson.
Then we'll go tomorrow.
The banks are closed on Saturday.
Okay, we'll go Monday.
We'll go when I'm ready to go. Now, look, I've got to get this lesson ready. Just leave me alone, okay? You could at least taste the souvlaki. It's your favorite.
Souvlaki. Coco Van, what I'd really like right now is a chocolate milkshake and a hamburger just like everyone else.
Are you getting pleasure out of this?
What?
Hurting your mother like this? No. You volunteer at the hospital all day long, and you come home and cook a beautiful meal, and all you can do is moan. You know, there are a lot of kids out there right now having macaroni and cheese.
Wish I was.
You may be a teenager, but you're pushing the envelope a little too far. I'm sorry.
I think she's still angry with me about the birth certificate. She asked for it again this morning.
I hope I haven't made a mistake. Janie, why have you been so hostile lately?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, I suggest you figure it out. This is an ugly mood you're in, and I want you to get rid of it because it's getting old real fast. And don't you ever hurt your mother like that again.
Maybe she's not my mother.
Hey, girlfriend, what's up?
Can I trace a 1-800 call?
And who trace it?
Whoever. If you call a 1-800 number and you don't say anything, can they find out where you called from?
I don't know. Probably. Why do you want to know? Oh, my God. Reeve, Shields, and Jessica? Oh, does that girl get around or what? I think she's dated after school. You know, he's not the most intelligent guy in the world. But Jessica? I'm saddened to say that Reeve Shields has definitely gone down in my estimation.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd be out on a date with Jessica or something.
Well, you thought wrong, didn't you, Squirt?
You know, I'm getting really sick of that stupid nickname.
Sorry.
You think it's funny?
Wait, this isn't turning out like I wanted it to. Okay, here goes. Janie, you've been like my little sister.
Well, I'm not, Reeve.
Yeah, well, I found that out, didn't I? But in the leaves the other day, and then afterwards, I know I was ignoring you, but your growing up just kind of snuck up on me, you know? It's gonna take a little getting used to. I like you, Jeannie. But let's just take it day by day. Okay?
Okay.
Remember when we were little, how you were always talking about getting married, having 2 kids, and buying them shoes?
A little boy and a little girl. And I don't know why shoes.
Oh, you have a closet full of them. You must have some sort of a shoe fetish or something. Come on, let's find a restroom. I gotta go.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should go back and get those white pumps. I mean, I like them and all that. It's just that they're so, well, white. Oh, that's... Of course, what I really want is to go back and get those 3-inch black spikes. Maybe I should go have my dad buy them. That way he can take all the heat. By the way, I forgot to tell you, the cheerleader's been making out like she's my mother again. I mean, who does she think she is? Like, I'm gonna listen to anything she says. So I told her to her face, I said, look, I've got one mother, and it ain't you, lady.
I have to know. Please. Why are there no baby pictures of me? Why won't you let me see my birth certificate? And please tell me, why is there a trunk in the attic filled with things that belong to a girl named Hannah?
Hannah is our daughter, Janie. She's your mother. You're not really our daughter, you're our granddaughter.
When Hannah was 18, she joined a young people's group called the Children of the Natural Order.
My mother was a member of a cult? Why didn't you stop her?
Well, they seemed innocuous at first. Your mother and I were happy that Hannah had finally started making some friends. See, she always seems so lost somehow. She was always searching for something. We got a lawyer, we went to the police. But Hannah was considered an adult. Next thing we knew, they'd moved. No forwarding address.
You were wearing this the first time I saw you. I remember I was working in the kitchen and there was a knock at the back door and I opened it and there was Hannah. With you.
You should have told me.
Just never seemed to be the right time.
And my father, what about him?
I'm sorry, baby. Hannah never told us his name.
Why didn't my mother want me?
Oh. It wasn't. No. It wasn't that she didn't want you. It was more complicated than that.
There were rumors that the cult members were doing things to the children. Hannah was convinced that the cult was coming back to get you. We were all terrified.
But she went back.
Yes. Yes. Yes, she did. And she gave you to us. The chance for a stable life was the one thing Hannah could give you. most important.
It feels so good to have Hannah in her home again.
The papers in the trunk said Hannah Javinson on them.
Javinson was our name before we changed it to Jessamine. Hannah was afraid of the cult, so we moved and we changed our name. And then we made the hardest decision in our lives. We stopped writing to Hannah. And we did that for you.
This is nuts. You know that? Are your parents are your grandparents? That doesn't make any sense.
That's what they say, but it doesn't explain the milk carton, does it?
Well, why don't you just show them the milk carton? I mean, maybe they would have had an explanation.
No. If Hannah or the cult is trying to find me, you know how my parents would react.
Well, what if it's just your real dad looking for you?
Reeve, my dad is my real dad. It doesn't matter who made up this milk carton. If someone is trying to track me down, I've got to find them. It's the only way I can protect my mom and dad. There are 5 sands listed in Carlington.
Let's get started then. I hope we have better luck here than the last 3 stops. You know you don't have to do this.
Yes, I do.
Wait a sec.
See you later. All right, take it easy. I'm just gonna wait for Jeff.
Bye.
See you. Bye, guys. All right.
Oh my God. Check out that red hair.
Get us out of here, Reeve. Go, go. Please get us out of here. They lied to me. Reeve, my parents lied to me. No matter what I do, I just keep seeing all those redheads. I wish they would go away. They're just like this thing waiting for me to make a mistake.
Well, if you can't stop thinking about him, why don't you just give him a call? Write him a letter. At least let them know you're all right.
And tell them what, that I might be their daughter?
Well, if they really are your parents, they deserve to know you're okay.
So call them up and say that I walked away from you, and I don't even know if I screamed or fought. I mean, how could I have? Otherwise, Hannah couldn't have taken me. What kind of a kid doesn't fight back when they're kidnapped?
A 3-year-old?
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Sands, I know this may sound strange, but I think I may be your daughter. This is hard for me because I know that Jennifer was kidnapped. Only I have a wonderful mother and father and a wonderful life, and I've always been very happy. So I just don't see how I could be Jennifer. But I keep having these memories. Shopping for shoes, a red-haired woman, a big man with a beard. I don't know. Maybe they aren't memories at all. Maybe they're just figments of my imagination. If only there was an easy way for me to find out the truth, but there isn't. No matter what I do, it seems that someone is going to be hurt. I wish I knew the right thing to do. If only I could remember more.
Janie?
But I just don't.
I think your next class is waiting.
I guess I'm scared to phone you because you might call the police about my parents, but you can't. Because they are my parents, my mom and dad.
Hey, come in.
I can't believe that my parents kidnapped me. It does not make sense. My boyfriend thinks I should send you this letter. He thinks you deserve some peace of mind, but I don't know if I can take the chance. I wish I knew a safe way to tell you that. If I am Jennifer, I'm all right. And you can stop worrying now.
Oh! 14 pairs of socks in 7 days.
So I don't like smelly feet.
Well, you know something? Next week, I'm going to put you on laundry detail.
What I don't understand is how come my parents never heard about the kidnapping?
Who knows?
Well, maybe it never made the local papers. And they've never really been TV watchers. They were probably just distracted. I mean, Hannah was home and they had a little kid running around.
I thought you weren't going to talk about this Carl Lincoln stuff for a while.
I can't help it.
Well, I guess I'm not enough of a distraction for you, huh? I can't tell you how tired I am of hearing about this day after day after day after...
Reeve, you don't think this is important? I may have been kidnapped and you don't think this is important?
You know, I really try to get past the fact that you're so immature, but you really haven't made it easy for me.
If I am so immature, then maybe we just shouldn't see each other anymore.
Fine.
Fine. I mean, it's not like I could count on you anyway.
Yeah, that's a
Oh, yeah,
Hi. Hi, Lizzie.
Janie, God, you must have grown at least an inch since I saw you last.
Congratulations on taking your bar exam. That must have been pretty tough.
Thanks.
See you later.
Guys are such doofuses.
He really isn't all that good looking.
The guy's a pig.
No, he's okay.
Well, if you ever need anybody for some sort of guy thing, you can always call me.
Thanks, Jason.
Oh, my poor baby. Maybe we should have a pity party for you, huh?
There you go.
What'd I do?
Janie, what's wrong?
I wrote a letter to the Sands and I put it right there, and now it's gone. It must have fallen out when the clip broke. Reeve, if someone finds that, they might mail it, and then the Sands will know where I am.
Wait, I don't want to play amateur psychiatrist, Janie. But maybe you didn't lose the letter by accident.
I'm so scared, Reeve.
I know you are. But we're in this together, right? I mean, all couples fight.
Why do I get the feeling that something's going on?
Lizzie's here to be our legal counsel.
We need legal counsel?
And Reeve is here for...
Moral support.
Janie, I hate to tell you this. You're scaring me. Hannah. Oh, Lord. Oh, what have you done to us now?
I'm so sorry. I wrote the letter. I never ever meant to mail it, I promise you.
Wait. We don't even know whether the letter's been mailed. It might not have been.
Maybe, but if it was, it would be better if you came forward and contacted the Sands first before they had a chance to call in the authorities.
What are we going to say to them? Oh, they're going to think we're insane.
No, Mom, it's okay. It's okay. Lizzie will contact the Sands, and she'll tell them that everything is all right and I want to be left alone. And that way they'll stop worrying, all right?
Stop worrying? Oh, honey. Do you think that I've ever stopped worrying about Hannah? Do you think that there is a night in my life when I haven't prayed for her safety, when I haven't wondered if we did the right thing? I, of all people, know what it's like to lie in bed night after night wondering what happened to my little girl.
Mom, don't cry, please.
Now, if I had one wish in this world, it would be that no parent would ever suffer a missing child. And I made it happen to another mother.
What are you doing? No, what if they take me away? Mom, I'm your daughter.
No, don't you see? If we don't take action, we have kidnapped you.
Friends of missing children. May I help you?
No.
Hello?
Yes. Who is this?
My name is, I think I might be one of the kids on the milk cartons. I think I'm Jennifer Sands.
I love her, Miranda, but I swear to God, if Hannah was here right now, I would...
You're not mad at Hannah, honey. You're mad at the situation.
I'm furious with her. Look at the grief she's brought into our lives.
Calm down.
And to Janie's.
We're both just nervous.
Look at what she's done to the Sands. You're out of your mind if you think we'll agree to that.
You don't have a choice. You seem to forget that is our daughter that you have hidden away.
She is our daughter, too.
Oh, no. Don't you ever. You did not lie in that hospital for 32 hours. You did not nurse that sweet little baby at 2 in the morning, and you certainly did not spend 13 years of your life believing that child is alive, knowing and fighting off the nightmares and the guilt.
Please, please, can we just take a moment to calm ourselves and think about Jennifer's best interests? As your counselor, I'd like to advise that you...
Miss Jessman, you have 1 week to give us back our daughter under our conditions, or...
Then you'll see us in court.
How we feel about ourselves. Oh, nonsense. I was suddenly expected to stop loving her, to turn my back and walk away. Oh, I'm sorry, Jane. It's been a great 13 years, but you just go off and have a good life with your new parents.
I understand what you're saying, but we've got to do what's right.
Do you think giving up Janie is right?
How would you feel if the situation were reversed?
I am not giving up another daughter, period.
So I was thinking maybe we could share custody with him like some divorced couples do.
No. The Jessmans stole her, Jonathan. They stole my little girl. I want her back.
We don't know that they stole her or that they even knew about her.
We don't know that they didn't. Who's to say that this Hannah kid isn't a figment of their imagination?
Seda, they seem like honest folks. If they didn't want to tell the truth, they wouldn't have come forward in the first place.
I don't care. I'm not going to share her with anyone. And don't ask me to. That just is not possible.
I could take your money. I could take a lot of your money. But I agree with your counselor. If you and the Sands could work this out together, it'd be better for everyone concerned.
But the Sands don't want us to have any contact with Janie.
For a period of 3 months. After that, they've agreed to visitation rights.
Well, how can we go 3 months without seeing our daughter?
How did the Sands go 13 years without seeing theirs? There's another thing to consider. The FBI has asked to sit in on your next meeting.
Why?
Kidnapping is a federal offense. And since they are investigating Hannah and you,
Why are they investigating us?
to see if there are any grounds to indict you for kidnapping.
Oh, Lord.
Daddy, if it was the other way around, if you knew the Sands had Hannah, would you take them to court to get her back?
I suppose I would.
Are you going to let them take me away?
What do you want us to do?
I don't know them.
Then don't worry about it. We'll take care of it.
We need at least 3 months alone with Jenny. No visits, no phone calls, no letters. We need time with our daughter. Time to get to know her and time for her to get to know us.
Mr. Jessamine? Mrs. Jessamine?
And we'll be able to see her again after 3 months.
Once a month at first, and then after 6 months, if everything goes okay, I'm sure we'll be able to work out a different visiting schedule.
And the FBI will leave Hannah alone.
Miss Jessamine, we can't promise you anything, since there's an ongoing kidnapping investigation involved here. If Hannah's responsible, appropriate action will have to be taken.
Mr. and Mrs. Jessamine? Then we're all agreed to the terms.
Why do you all treat her like some business deal?
Mr. and Miss Jessamine. I know this is a very difficult time for you. It's been decided that you won't be charged in this kidnapping investigation. However, there are some unresolved issues regarding Hannah, and if you should hear from her, we expect you to contact us.
No, I won't go.
You don't have a choice. I'm sorry, baby.
Daddy, you said you'd take care of this. You promised me, please. Please. You had no right to tell them I would go. No.
Mr. Sands, is it true that the Ellis family just refuses to return your daughter?
Will you be pressing charges for kidnapping?
Have you actually talked to Jennifer?
Mr. Sands, did you ever doubt that your daughter was alive?
Are they going to let you talk to her anytime soon?
Just please let me through.
Anything at all, sir.
Hi, sweetheart. You been holding down the fort?
Well, I'm trying to. We had to take the phone off the hook because it kept ringing.
Yeah, well, same thing's been happening at the hardware store. So how's everybody doing here? Don't worry, sweetie. I'll take care of it. Seda?
Look at this. All of your stuff is on the dining room table. Why did you not move it when I asked you to? I wanted it done this morning.
Take it easy.
Don't you tell me to take it easy. I've got a daughter coming I haven't seen in 13 years, and I will get hysterical if I will. I just wanted everything to be perfect for her.
Everything's gonna be perfect.
Her mom will bring her out in a minute. It's been kind of hard on Janie. She's trying to be brave, you know. Well, she's at the stage when any kind of tears are embarrassing. No, I'll get it. I'll get it.
Make us proud. Show them we were good parents to you.
Bye, Daddy.
You're a good girl. I would know you anywhere. You ready? Okay, sit tight.
Jennifer, it's been 13 years. Do you still remember your family?
Back off there, please. Would you back off? Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Jennifer, how does it feel to be back with your real family?
Jennifer, were you keeping any contact with the people?
Mr. Sands, how do you feel about having your daughter back?
Jennifer, do you have any recollection of the day you were there?
Want to get off the porch, please?
Get off the porch. One more statement, please, sir.
Thank you, Lord.
Bless this food, bless this house. May all my brood be quiet as a mouse. And Lord, I can't say this enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you for bringing our Jenny home to us. Amen.
Amen. I hope you still like hamburgers. Well, you did when you were little.
Oh, it's fine. Thanks.
Go.
Gotta be quicker, Nat.
You want to apologize to your sister, Stephen?
Which one? Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, Mrs. Sands, I don't drink milk.
Oh. That's right, I forgot. My Jenny's allergic to milk. How about some iced tea?
I cleared out these 2 drawers for you, but I don't think you're supposed to.
You know what I can do? I'll just put my suitcases under the bed.
Okay.
That way it's like having extra drawer space, and it'll be like a captain's bed.
Here. Me and Mom bought you this.
That's nice. Thanks.
Hey, just want to say goodnight to our 2 girls.
Good night, Daddy.
Jump in. Settle down. Good night, Jenny.
Good night, Mr. Sands.
Good night, little one.
Good night, Mom.
Oh, this must be pretty strange for you, huh?
You know, you may not remember this, but this used to be your room.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe you will remember in time. Good night, Jenny. Good night. So glad you're home. It's your grandfather and grandmother. Come on, I want to show you something. These are me? Mm-hmm. It's you at 1. And this is your christening. I know you know this picture.
The one in the milk carton.
Every couple of years, I'd put this on a carton. First time, everyone supported me. And after the second time, they said they understood. About the third and this last time, well, I guess they thought it was time for me to forget. You try to give up to get on with your life, but no matter what you promise yourself, you gotta give it that one last try. Sorry, there are no more pictures after age 3. I wanted to wait until you were here a little longer, but well, I have to know. Did they hurt? Were you hurt in any way? Did Hannah do anything to you to make her you go with her, or?
I'm sorry, I don't really remember. But I think I wanted to go with her. I think I was having fun.
Thank God you weren't hurt. Jenny, it isn't being disloyal to the Jasmines to start liking us. I know you're not ready to call me Mom or your father, Daddy. I know that those are precious words, but it is okay for you to relax here, to have a good time, to laugh, maybe even let somebody hug you. Just give it some time, honey. Well, I'll just give it some time.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. I'll be back to pick you up at 3:10.
Don't start that again, Mom. Some of us have enough sense not to get lost.
You can go back to taking the bus tomorrow.
Jenny, this is not going to be easy. Wish I could tell you different, but I'm not going to lie to you. Just be brave. You make it through today, and tomorrow will be a lot easier, I promise.
Thanks. Bye.
Now, little one.
I'll take care of her, Mom. Bye.
Bye.
I know it's a big school, but you'll get used to it.
They know about me, don't they?
We had an assembly.
You had an assembly about me?
The principal wanted to make things easier, I guess. She told everybody they had to mind their own business and not ask you any questions.
God.
What's this? Terry told me you wanted to go for your learner's permit, so I thought you might need that.
My birth certificate.
Jennifer, Marguerite Sands, Father Jonathan, and Mother Zeta. You see, honey, you really do belong to us.
Hello? Janie? You okay? Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
Oh, they're nice, but I'd rather be with you. Oh, is Daddy there? Can I talk to him?
Janie? Yeah, I know. I miss you too more than anything. Well, I can't believe the Sands let you call us.
Well, they didn't. I know I'm breaking our promise, but Daddy, I really want to come home. They didn't call me. I called them. They knew nothing about it, I swear.
Can I speak to them, please? Hello? Mr. Jessamine. Yes, I know. She told us. Mr. Jessamine, my husband and I have been talking, and perhaps it would be better for Jenny's adjustment if you and Miss Jessamine would speak with Jenny twice a week. At least until things settle down a little.
Thank you. Thank you. You have no idea what this means to us.
Maybe we should just think of her as a foreign exchange student, you know? She speaks a different language, has different customs. She gets homesick a lot.
Well, at least the TV people have left.
My mom and I used to have popcorn after school. I don't want any.
Sure you do, Jenny. Come on, Stephen just poured the milk.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm allergic to milk?
I don't know, Jenny. Why don't you tell us again? You know, we Sands, we're such slow learners. So why don't you tell us again about your allergy and your precious Wilmington and the precious Jasmines? Come on, Jenny, tell us.
I hate you! You can't even take a bowl of popcorn from us. I don't know why Mom and Dad always thought you were so special. It's not fair. We couldn't do anything because of you. We couldn't even move because Mom was afraid you might come back to the house one day.
Cut it out.
No! And you're not the only one that cries at night, you know. You're not the only one.
It's been hard on Jody. Mom, well, she used to run after strangers, just checking to see if the kid they had was you. Kind of gets embarrassing after a while.
Can I play?
Sure.
I win! I win! Oh my gosh, you cheated. Right that. How did you get 4 aces?
What do you got?
It's a start.
I can't believe you. You cheated. Well, I mean, mine is cheated.
I did.
We'll play shuffle.
Hey, it's a great day. We should be out shooting some baskets.
Dad.
Or playing soccer in the park.
Dad, come on.
I don't feel like it. Could you move, please?
Seda.
Oh, I've got too much to do.
Well, if you wouldn't mind teaching me, I'd like to learn how to play soccer.
Sure. Great.
I got it.
Okay, get out of here.
Okay.
Yes! Woo! That was beautiful. Come on, y'all, give us a break.
Hey, you're gonna lose.
That was
Face it.
beautiful.
Face it.
Oh.
It's in your blood. It's in your blood.
All right, bring it back here. Oh, look at you.
I think we're gonna be all right, Jonathan. I think we're gonna be all right.
If you miss her so much, you should go see her.
Well, I'm not allowed to.
You're not allowed to skip school either, but you do. Of course, I'm not supposed to go see her either. How about Saturday?
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
We're here to see Janie.
Her name's Jenny.
You know Jenny?
Yeah. I'm her boyfriend. And this is Sarah Charlotte.
Yes, Reeve, of course. Jenny's mentioned you both. Go get Jenny. Please, come in.
Hey, Reeve.
Mr. Sands?
Hi, Sarah Charlotte.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We thought that since you let Jenny call her parent, the Jessmans, maybe you wouldn't mind if we took her out to lunch or something.
Hi. Oh my God, you look so good.
You look good. Oh no.
Oh God, I missed you.
I missed you so much.
Missed you.
So pretty.
Wow.
Okay, Mr. Rice.
Well, your family seems pretty nice.
They're nice. They're not my parents, you know.
Oh, hey, did I tell you I finally got my learner's permit?
That's great.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk Reeve into letting me drive his Jeep home.
Yeah, well, you give us some time alone, and I might seriously consider it.
Well, then, I guess it's just me and the fish.
Yes. You're going to let her drive your Jeep?
No. I just said that so she'd give us some time alone. I have missed you so much.
I miss you, too. I was so surprised when I saw you. I've just been dreaming that you'd come, and then all of a sudden, here you are. You know what would make it perfect?
What?
You take me back home with you?
I don't know, maybe.
Tell Mom and Dad I love them. Okay.
Mr. Sands?
Yeah.
I was wondering, it's my senior year and the prom's coming up. And I'd like to take Jenny, but she'd have to spend a night. Now, if you don't want the Jessmans, but they're really great people. She could stay at my house. My mom would love that.
If Jenny wants to go to your prom with you, that's fine. We'll work out the details later.
Safe home.
You got it. All right.
So, why don't you wear green at the prom? Redheads always look pretty in green.
I know it's stupid, but I always wanted to wear pink.
Well, maybe you should talk to Mom. She sews really well. And maybe she can make you a pink dress that wouldn't clash with your hair. Whose car is that? I don't know. Oh, weird.
Jenny? Jenny, this is Agent Mollison from the FBI. He's been investigating your kidnapping.
What's he doing here?
Well, I'm here to talk to your mother and father about Hannah Javinson.
What about Hannah?
Well, we know a little bit more about what happened to her.
Honey, she's dead.
She was a prostitute?
Well, Agent Mollison said that that's not that unusual for an unhappy, desperate girl like Hannah. Maybe she couldn't find what she wanted in the cult, or maybe the cult threw her out for some reason. We'll never know.
How did she die?
Hepatitis. It was 5 years ago.
Do Mom and Dad know that Hannah's dead?
The FBI went and spoke with the Jessmans before they came here.
Oh, God, I'm gonna call them.
Leave them alone.
I want to talk to my
I
parents.
said no. Jennifer, you put that phone down.
You're not my father. You can't tell me
I am
what
your
to do.
father. Now you listen to me. You want to call up the Jessmans? Then what? What are you going to say? You want to talk to them about their dead prostitute daughter? Why? Because you're hurting? Because you're in pain? You seem to think you're the only one who's suffering here. Let me tell you something. The Jessmans are suffering 10 times more than you are. Their daughter, their real daughter, is a prostitute and a kidnapper and God knows what else. As long as they had you, they could pretend otherwise, but now they have to face the truth. Jenny, they just found out about Hannah. Let's just give them a few days to get over the shock.
I hate you.
Jenny.
My name is Janie. Jessman. I'm the daughter of Frank and Miranda Jessman. And I want to go home.
changed. Do you know what it's like to have your mother walk you to school every day? To have her waiting when the bell rings to walk you home? And to listen to all the other kids call your mother paranoid, only she wasn't, was she? I mean, my mother knew exactly what could happen when little bratty kids get left alone. And I just want to let you know that I think you are scum. And I wish you had never been found.
What's wrong?
It's Jenny. We think she's run away.
It's Janie! She's run away! She just called.
Lord help me. I'm losing moments. I don't know what to do. I'm losing moments.
I don't think I can do this again.
Dad. Let me do it. I'll take the car. You stay here. Just call the police and the hospitals. Okay?
Thanks.
Did they call the police?
Yeah, and they're checking the hospitals, just in case.
Where is she?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say she's coming here, wouldn't you?
Mom, her sister was a little girl. I used to make her ginger snaps. She'd sit at one end of the table, nibbling a cookie. I'd sit at the other end, sipping my tea. I'm making her sister ginger snaps.
I'll help you make them, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna go outside and look around the neighborhood.
Mom, what do you think Hannah took Jenny?
Maybe the cult told her to. Maybe she was lonely.
Mom, how come you never made me ginger snaps? Because they were Jenny's cookies?
Yes. Oh, Jody.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh. You are so special to me. Now we're gonna finish these cookies. And then we're gonna figure out a way to make everything all right again.
You are not putting our family through this again. Do you hear me?
How did you find me?
I've been searching for you all day. Checked every bus going to Wilmington, every taxi line. Haven't checked out the old train station. I guess you missed your last bus, huh?
I couldn't get on it.
You're going back to the Jessamines?
I don't have a home there anymore. I don't have a home anywhere. It's like I can't go back and I can't go forward. Do you ever feel like that?
All the time.
I'm sorry I'm not the sister you wanted.
No. You are. It was me. I was the one that lost you.
What?
I was supposed to hold your hand that day. The day you got kidnapped, and all I did was push you down and walk away. You know, when I looked back, you were gone.
Stephen, you were 5 years old. You are not responsible for what happened.
Maybe.
We should be done here shortly. You bet. Allow me to start. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know.
I love you.
I know you are. The Jasmine's are worried sick. I'll call them.
I'm very proud of you. Thank you so much.
I'm fine.
You're a good man. You know?
Thanks.
Yes?
Oh, thank God.
She's asleep. You remember that story from the scripture, Wisdom of Solomon?
Yeah.
2 women fighting over the same child. Tearing that child apart, both of them, saying they were his mother. The one who let go was the real mother. The true mother. The one who couldn't let that child continue on in pain.
What are you getting at, Sada?
Jonathan, I love Jenny. I know you do too. But this isn't right. She's hurting and we...
Want to let her go?
No, I don't want to let her go. It's the last thing I want to do, but... I'm her real true mother, Jonathan. So I will let her go back, because that's the only way that I know to stop her pain. And I'll let her go back, because in the end I know that it's the only way that we can really have her in our lives. Because, honey, no matter how much we wanted it not to be true, your sister stopped being Jenny 13 years ago. So your dad and I decided to let her go back to the Jessamines because that's what's best for her. For Stephen and for you. This family has been through enough. It's time to get on with living.
I'm sorry that I pushed you.
Sorry I walked off. Goodbye.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
I can come see you, right? You'll still meet my sister.
Always and forever.
Shh.
Goodbye.
You'll always have a home here. You remember that.
I will.
I love you, Jennifer Sands.
I love you, Dad.
We were shopping for shoes. You and Stephen had already gotten your pair, and I was fitting Jody. That back was turned for just a second. And when I turned back around, you were gone. And I just stood there. All of those precious moments just slipping away. I just stood there. I think I thought if I stood there long enough, then maybe it would suddenly be back in front of me again.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I went with Hannah. I don't know why I did. I'm sorry I was bad. I'm sorry.
No, you were bad. It wasn't your fault. It took me a long time to realize. But it wasn't mine. It simply was. There's no point in laying blame.
I want you to know that I'm glad I saw myself on the milk carton. I'm glad I found you.
I love you. No matter where you are, you will always be my daughter. You better come with me.
I love you, Mom. Hi.
I'll get the bags.
I missed you so much.
Oh, we're so like that.
I know what this took for you to give us back Janie.
You're the only one who would. You take care of our daughter.
I will.